I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team, and welcome to the channel. You guys, we are talking Love and Marriage Huntsville and Kimmy. Okay, Kimmy got her boxing gloves on, and it looks like she is ready to, take down whoever is in her way, including Destiny. I didn't think these two liked each other that much anyway. I think that their personalities clash, but Kimmy has exposed Destiny yet again, and I'm going to tell you with what. Also, I don't know if you've heard the rumor, but it is being said that there was a very ugly exchange between Kimmy and Melody when they filmed the reunion. I think that was about two and a half weeks ago. But yeah, clearly Kimmy's feelings have not, quieted any, because she has challenged Melody and saying any of that extra talk that she does, she could do it to her face. So we are going to talk about that too. All right. But I need y'all to hit my like button right now, please and thank you. Also share this video, because that's how others find me here on YouTube. And y'all already know this is my commentary. All opinions are alleged. Now let's get into it. We're going to start with Kimmy and Destiny first, okay? Because like I said, I don't think that these two are very, very close. I think it's already come out that really the cast isn't close at all, like no one on the cast. But Destiny and Kimmy are very headstrong, and I think that they bump heads similar to Kimmy and Nell Fletcher. But anyway, y'all may remember, some of y'all may remember back on the reunion stage, this would have been the last time we saw Destiny. She had taken like a 3-4 season hiatus after that moment on the reunion where Carlos King said, listen, producers say you are very difficult to work with, that you don't share your life, that you won't talk in scenes. You actually refuse to talk in scenes. And Destiny said, that's not true. Okay, she was trying to defend herself. She said, that's not true. I actually do talk. And on the scenes where I give you guys the most, you don't air them. And that is when Kimmy chimed in and said, you are a bold-faced liar. No, she didn't say it like that, but she did say, listen, they actually put me in scenes with Destiny to see if I can encourage her to talk. And she said, I can't. It's like pulling teeth, and it's not a job that I want to do anymore. You guys don't pay me enough for that, and I'm not going to babysit Destiny. Okay? And Destiny shut completely down. She was like staring a hole into Kimmy, and she just shut down. But anyway, that was the last time we saw Destiny on the stage, and it was presumed that she had gotten fired. Okay, well, listen, Destiny right now, after this girls trip had aired where she and Mel, seemed like they may have squashed the beef. Well, Destiny has been telling everybody that what we saw on the screen isn't what actually went down. She said that in no way, shape, or form did she ever want her relationship back with Melody. She was simply trying to get her to address the issues that they had. And she seemed a little upset by saying that production filmed it wrong, not just filmed it wrong, but taken her words out of context. Anyway, on Messy Mondays, Dustin Ross had a lot to say about Destiny, and he basically agreed with what a lot of the audience saw, which is Destiny just want her friend back, okay? The music Soul Child song, I just want my friend back. That was Destiny, straight up. And Dustin wasn't the only one who saw it. Kimmy co-signed it. She co-signed it, and she also said, listen, we all thought there was hope. We all thought that, they had turned a new leaf. And then check this out. I'll let y'all hear the rest, because I want you to hear who she said may have changed their mind about being a friend once they got back to Huntsville. So check this out. We'll start with Dustin first.
I'd much rather talk about that conversation on the bench between Destiny and Martell. That was another ridiculous moment. That whole conversation was a fool. First of all, what are y'all? Destiny told the story completely contrary to what we saw on the screen that happened on the trip. Second of all, Martell and Destiny are sitting there making this whole entire conversation about Melody. Destiny, like you weren't just crying. This is a problem that some of the people have with Destiny on the show. Facts. And what we see versus what she says. Facts. Right? Destiny wants to be friends with Melody. She's not really friends with Tisha. That's why she sat there and let Martell call Marceau all kind of cheaters and didn't say nothing, just made a face as if she was shocked.
So when he said that, I want to ask you guys a question, because I am very used to Destiny taking up for her friends. Like Destiny will step in and say, don't do that, or, whatever the case may be. And I too thought she was shocked, but Dustin said she was faking it. So do you think, put it in the chat, I'm trying to, just listen to all perspectives. Do you think that Destiny may have been faking it, that she wasn't shocked, that she was letting Martell cook? Okay. And that this friendship with Tisha isn't what we think it is? Because I did hear that a lot of the friendships on the show, in fact, that most of the friendship on the show is all, convenient. Okay. But let's listen to the rest.
Petty, that's trivializing something that's a very serious accusation. And she let that happen. She only linked up with Letitia to be friends because she fell out with Melody and she was too proud to fix it. And she desires that friendship. We saw her looking over her shoulder, moist-eyed, telling Melody that she loved her. We saw that. We saw that. We saw it, and that's what she wants. She wants to be friends with Melody, but she's too proud to fix it. And Melody's at a place in her life where she's not interested in revisiting past connections. It's simple. But just say that, as opposed to sitting on a park bench saying, hey, yeah, she big, and then imitating the sound of Melody's voice. All of that was just, I don't know what they thought that scene was going to accomplish, but it made both of them look less than honest and less than trustworthy and less than mature as well.
So he ain't lying. A lot of people felt that way. Also, a lot of people recognize what Destiny left out of the conversation that she had with Martell, right? She's trying to make it seem like Melody was looking for her friendship and how she went off when she said X, Y, and Z, but she didn't say that she, looked at her, stared in her eyes, mouthed, I'm sorry, not just mouthed. She actually spoke the words, I'm sorry and I love you. Okay, so she forgot to tell him that part. I wonder what he thinks when he watched that episode back. Okay, but either way, Kimmi also had something to say. First of all, she co-signed what Dustin said, and she was there. So with all of the stuff that Destiny has been saying these last couple of weeks about how these scenes were completely fake, and that her words were taken out of context, it seemed to fool Kimmi too, and she was on the set. So check out what Kimmi had to say, y'all.
I think Dustin has a point, and sometimes it's hard to hear.
Her eyes were moist too.
When she said, "I'm sorry, I love you," yeah, we thought they had a turning point in St. Thomas. Like by the time we got back, things were very different. Than the energy, Destiny had by the time we got back was different than what we thought we saw while we were there.
So she said the energy once they got back to Huntsville was much different than what we thought we saw when we were there. So she's being really careful with her words, but it sounds like she's saying Destiny somewhere between getting on that plane and going back to Huntsville switched up.
And we've said to Destiny that we felt like she liked that relationship. And it's hard to hear. It's simply what I think. And I could be 7,000% wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. It appears that she would like for things to get fixed.
Whew. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, that is coming from Kimmy. Once again, she said, I could be wrong. I could be 1,000% wrong, but it appears like she wants that relationship to be fixed. And she is saying that now. Okay, that just happened Monday night. So, with everything that, when people come out and say, what you guys are watching is wrong, you guys got to realize this, the show is edited and all of these things. Okay, that's cool. But not every one of these moments sometimes can be edited to make you look bad. This is coming from your coworker. And that's not the only person who felt that way, child. It also seemed to be the sentiment of the producers as well. Listen to this.
So when the producers called me and said, Carlos, Destiny and Melody had a great moment where they apologized and they pretty much hugged it out. And I thought, how beautiful is that? Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, there's hope for this.
Child, there is no hope on either party side either, because I think Melody said something in her confessional like she is all friend out. She's not looking for any new friends. So they're definitely still on the outs. But yeah, yikes. Anyway, I just think it's hilarious that, while in real time, while you are saying that these scenes are phony, fake, the producers, your coworkers, all of them are saying that it's not. Now let's talk about Kimmy and Melody real quick, child. If you guys did not know, in this last episode 4, Melody had some really interesting things to say about Maurice. Number one, I think she said that he's not Black excellence. She said he's very immature and has always been the most immature in the group. And she also said that he was very, very irresponsible for catching that DUI charge and then showing up the next day drinking even more. She said that is someone she doesn't want to be friends with. In fact, she said the entire group she didn't want to be friends with. She said that they didn't support her. She said a whole lot of things, child. But anyway, after saying all of those things, and I guess Kimmy watching it, Kimmy felt a way, and she said, listen, Carlos King, you're going to have to do something about this because, baby, I don't want to be sitting on all of this bad energy and ugly. I want to be able to address it in real time at the reunion. Okay. So let's listen.
I promise you, I told you before we started, like, we can't keep doing reunions without seeing all these wonderful behind the scenes, all these wonderful confessional comments that are made, because some of those need to be addressed. And some stuff, when we do the reunion early, we haven't seen half the stuff. People will see these clips and be like, "Ooh, they gonna eat Kimmy up at the reunion." No, they not, because we didn't even know they said it, girl. Like, no, they not. We need to be able to see all the stuff that people got to say when they not in your face. Like, we really do. We really do. And it's not going to help what you're talking about. It's not going to help build a relationship.
So Carlos did say that he wanted the cast to do better at mending relationships. And Kimmy said, no, if we get to the end of the season and we had a proper reunion, right, where they can see everything and address it, it probably would not help mend those relationships.
But I think some of the stuff needs to be addressed. Like all that extra behind the scene talking with your friends and all that, and you can't say it to a person. Yeah, that's like, yeah, you need to say it to them.
Okay. So y'all talk to me about that too. Like I said, rumor has it that Kimmy and Melody already had a very ugly exchange with each other. And Kimmy didn't even see that episode yet, right? The reunion film before the episode 4 came out. And she's still saying, Carlos, you got to film these reunions in, properly. We should be getting the reunion after the season film so that we can know how to address some of this stuff, right? But anyway, I wonder what the initial fight was about then. Because we've never seen them fight, I don't think. And Kimmy seemed to always be like, trying to be on Melody's side at the reunion. At least that's what I've seen in the past. But y'all talk to me and let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about Destiny and Kimmy exposing Destiny yet again, saying that the stuff that Destiny is trying to stand on business with right now is a bold-faced lie. And let me know what y'all think about Kimmy saying, listen, I don't like that extra talk. And this is something that she doesn't believe Melody would say to her face, because she definitely was referring to episode 4. And she said that I had already talked to. So apparently, child got so, I guess she got so riled up about it. She said, Carlos, I already told you, we need to have a reunion after these scenes are filmed, not in the middle of the season. Okay. But y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about everything. Okay. Don't forget to hit my like button. Follow me on all platforms at DYANAROZAY. Share the video too. Okay. You guys, if you're not a subscriber already, hit the subscribe button too. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me, and I will see you on the next one.